She looks underage.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. I love them.
It's weird, but they're so hot, dude. I went to a state where it's legal.
She was born in 2007. Check the IDs.
Nah.
Well, my mommy smokes cigarettes. I don't like that.
Don't say your mommy. What the hell old is this girl?
Quick ID check on both of them.
Oh my God, we saw it, didn't we? My heart's racing, man. Dragon year, they say, right?
It's not dragon year, it's the consequences of your actions.
I really did nothing wrong, bro.
Kick, a live streaming site owned by the online casino Stake.
Congrats, you won $25,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Run by none other than the leader of the Ape Gang.
If life isn't going well, I promise keep pushing. You will have your day.
It's been in a lot of controversy as of late for some very creepy people being on the site and subsequently being banned.
Here's him about to get a girl that's clearly, let's say, not of age to expose herself live on his stream.
Riot Lol is not the only one. The same thing happened with Derek Graz, who is a pretty sussy-wussy guy in his own right, pretty Among Us if you ask me.
And then another one we're looking at is Derek Graz, who might be a predator.
And this brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to John Zherka and Teal Mike, two content creators who have been very prominent on Kick as of late. At least they were until they got banned. Because one of them met a 16-year-old and then, well, some not good things happened with that 16-year-old.
Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them. I love them. So get the f out of here. I love them. So go leave.
I've always found people like this super fascinating because for a while, the defense from John Zherka was, oh, it's just a joke, guys. I can joke about whatever I want. And you're right. And some of his jokes are actually really funny. Zherka is an entertaining guy sometimes. But that excuse kind of goes right out the window when one of them actually has a strange interaction with a 16-year-old girl. And both of them don't even seem to care about it after the fact. I did nothing wrong. We did not delete the VOD because we got nothing to hide. We put our whole lives and opinions on 24-hour broadcasts and say whatever we want openly for years. Now try answering this question without joking. What would you have done differently? Nothing. That's what, and you know it.
Did you call me a
Yes. Yeah, Sneeko told me your file.
Yeah, I am, but I didn't know you knew. Like, what the fuck is Sneeko just talking shit?
But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's turn back the clock all the way to 2019.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay.
Back in 2019, nobody knew who John Zherka was. He worked as a bouncer at a nightclub in Vancouver at the time. And while he felt like he was an entertaining guy and he liked online stuff, he never really felt like he had the opportunity to be famous. But then one day he finds Raj Patel. Now Raj, real name Austin, ran a bunch of shows on Twitch at the time that had a very reality TV appeal to them. Raj would get a bunch of streamers, put them in a call together, and they would duke it out in various formats. At the time, King of the Hill was his big show, where he would gather a bunch of Twitch baddies and have them talk to random people from the audience to see how much the Twitch chatters could riz them. Just as a funny side note, Raj's name is Austin, but he went by Raj Patel. Like, why is that? Well, it's because he used to do like a very bad Indian accent, and then it became a controversy so bad that when he apologized, Kotaku wrote a whole article about it. When I look back on myself in 2013, I was ignorant and approached the Raj character as an actor. I had a big group of friends in the Indian community and thought that meant that I understood the consequences and history of the choices I made on camera. Although it was never designed to be insensitive or harmful, I know that this is exactly what it was. I should never have named myself Raj or taken on this character. So one day, Zherka gets on the show, and instead of taking it seriously, he basically just avoids all of the questions and roasts all of the girls. And it's actually pretty funny. One of his initial moves was to display what he claimed was a pistol, which apparently violated Twitch's terms of service and sent Raj into like a panic attack. What did you do? Get your gun off my stream! Get your firearm off my stream right now. Listen to me. You need to get your gun off of my live stream right now. If you take your gun on my live stream one more time, I'm going to ban you from twitch.tv. Poo-poo. I love poo-poo. I love eating poo-poo. When I eat poo-poo, I am happy. When I eat the poo-poo, things are good. I love eating Zherka brought a level of chaos to the show that previously just was not there. Listen to me, I love eating poo-poo! And instead of trying to impress the other girls on the show, he basically just roasted all of them.
Hello!
Oh my
Zherka!
God, you
I
thought
got
I
the
was
president
high.
for her name's Candyland, right?
I hope he's not gonna show his
I can't understand every time she speaks. I don't understand her.
No, he said he's giving you an English dictionary.
So you gave it an English dictionary.
I just need your address so I can send it to you.
Okay.
I'm not giving you my address already.
I got another present. There's a rose.
Okay.
Is this fucking real?
The fans loved him. At the time, SunnyV2 even made a video about how entertaining the guy was. Zherka became a consistent guest on Raj's shows from this point forward, whereas most streamers are just being themselves, showing their amazing life and their amazing personality. Zherka played a really funny character, one that was much less concerned with having the best arguments and more concerned with having the funniest one. With each statement, such as the notorious declaration that fat shaming works, Zherka solidified his position as a hilarious troll.
They do shame. They call you a fat fucking bitch. You're all low IQ, you stupid bitches. You want to harm society by telling them they're beautiful and fat and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, Destiny.
Seeing how well things were going, Zherka made his own Twitch to pull viewers who loved him off of the Austin show and onto his platform. He actually got 21,000 followers in his first month as a streamer. He was really on the up and up. I mean, he starts doing variety content like IRL streams. He gets noticed by Tyler1 and GreekGodX, who at the time were two of the most popular streamers on Twitch. Everything is great. Unfortunately, just as he was coming up, a girl flashed her tits on stream, resulting in a 30-day ban.
Get on this strip.
Yeah, no, don't hold it. I'll hold it.
Look at my body.
I'll get all of it.
It's I_America_lover on Snap.
Louder.
I_America_lover on Snap.
USA. Wait, don't need that. You get me in trouble. Okay, well.
You won't get in trouble, which is a nipple.
What's a real damper on your career when you quit your job as a bouncer, your Twitch is popping off, you're being recognized by huge names who drive a ton of viewers to you, and then you just can't do your job for an entire month? Ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, I'm going through a very hard time. I cannot see how I can proceed further on without eating poop. I love eating shit on Twitch. When I go on Twitch, what I want to see is someone eating shit. I love eating shit. Hey bro, do you like eating shit? Dude, I fucking love eating shit. Bro, I was live streaming on twitch.tv and John Zherka was there and he was very fat shamed. I love fat women. I love fat women so much. When I see a fat woman, I come. I goon. I goon to fat women all day. That is my job in India. Shout out to my Indian brothers. It's all love for you, gangstas. But when he does come back, he doesn't waste the opportunity. He streams for 8 hours a day like it's a regular job. He wasn't one of these ultra lazy streamers. He was kind of a grinder at the time. And then he meets Destiny.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
Zherka's venture into politics began when he shared a debate platform on a live show with Stephen Bonnell II. Zherka often prioritized saying the most absurd, trollish things in debates to garner laughs and draw in more fans. However, he would also occasionally interject his genuine political views into conversation, blurring the line between what was all for laughs and what he actually believed, if he believed anything at all. This confused the out of all the streamers around him and viewers alike, which made for great content. So he starts being on Destiny streams a lot, and he gets rewarded for it in a lot of new viewers. But on the other side of Zherka's streaming content is the girls. He frequently broadcasted himself in public settings, attempting to pick up girls. He talked to girls on stream, on Discord, basically trying to rizz them up or make fun of them or just get the best clip possible. He even tried to rizz up Anissa Jamha, you know, the iDubbbz Anissa, fun fact.
I'm not even kidding you. It was like legitimate losers.
She's chill. Maybe not.
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job.
Suck my cock! My father took me into the city to see a marching band.
Yet, a shadow of discontent loomed over his relationship with Twitch. Even though his channel had amassed 100,000 followers, Twitch had not awarded him with the coveted verification checkmark. For whatever reason, his content was not in line with the PC-friendly brand that Twitch wanted, and they started punishing him for it. Zherka would tweet at Twitch saying he just got banned out of nowhere, and he wanted to know why. After an entire month of being banned with no response, Zherka would then tweet out explaining that it was because he clicked on a photo of a girl in a bikini for too long, which is crazy crazy considering the other content that Twitch allows on their site. After a grueling 2 months of no streams, Zherka was finally unbanned, but his viewership and momentum had suffered significantly. Destiny had recently come out to support him, and Zherka was now largely considered an orbiter for Destiny, someone who orbits around a much larger creator than themselves to gain views and do content, basically. I guess I'm considered in that camp a little bit too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I love watching Destiny on YouTube. Destiny, Twitch, if you're watching, you need to unban Destiny. You need to unban Destiny from your platform. Twitch, if you're watching, you need to unban Destiny and also let me eat. But John would go on so many Destiny panels that he basically became a character in the cinematic universe, one that DGG loved for the time. But his relationship was tenuous, his gimmicks were getting a little bit old, and if he wanted to maintain his position as a streamer, he needed to be more of a real person instead of a one-trick pony. Unfortunately, once the real John Zherka began to come out, people weren't really interested in sticking around. Now, I could go into the whole Anna Frills drama with this crazy girl that Destiny used to
stick his willy into.
I don't really think it's worth getting into here because Destiny and Zherka mended the relationship, so we're gonna skip right to the Red Pill arc. In 2022, Andrew Tate was probably the most famous person online. I think he was just as searched, if not more searched, than Mr. Beast. Sneeko clearly saw the way things were going, and he decided to basically hop on that wagon.
Pisses me off most, you thick
beer break.
I'm the top G. Join the Hustlers University, and you could be rich like me. You know why you're not rich? Because you're not like me.
Zherka reached out to Sneeko, and the two really hit it off, making this kind of red pill content together about women, race, the economy, Dark Brandon. They held up signs defending Putin and Russia, which led to a random college student throwing coffee at Zherka.
We got Obama's drones on the way. Yo, get this off camera.
And late in 2022, Zherka also engaged in various debates with Destiny, including a notable one about whether the Earth was flat or not.
Just to show you, we have the scientific map and everything, but what is the United Nations flag if not our flat Earth map?
Oh, you got it, dude. They snuck it in there.
I mean, they fooled you.
After destroying the Globetards, these idiots who think that the Earth is round, these fucking fools, Zherka was officially on the up and up again. He made fun of Mr. Girl, the guy you may know for his glowing review of the movie Cuties. He did an IRL stream with Destiny, and he even managed to collab with Fusi when Fusi was at the peak of his total schizo arc.
He looked at his Rolex, and it didn't shine the same no more. Because these kids get their worth from material. I'm trying to teach them, they don't get it. They think I'm hating. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you 33? Why is your tooth missing? They don't wake up. They're closed-minded. They don't have their third eye open. Yo.
Telling you, everyone on Earth clowned you.
But the road he was going down and the people he was collaborating with kind of made it so that it was only a matter of time when it came to Twitch. In February of 2023, he received his final ban, one that's been upheld ever since. Now, no one at the time knew exactly why he was banned, but there were theories, and these theories involved a female streamer and a Fansly creator by the name of JDANH. The theory circulating was that Jade had contacted Twitch moderators because her boyfriend felt uneasy about Zherka inviting her to his birthday stream podcast. It was perplexing to many, as they had apparently flirted a little bit in the past, and Zherka's tweet had referred to her in a less than favorable manner, which some believed contributed to the ban. However, it was all conjecture, until Jade herself decided to disclose her involvement in Zherka's ban, albeit for a slightly different reason.
Yeah, basically he lied that I cheated on my boyfriend with him. Again, I was back then single during the time I cheated on anyone, and just saying a lot of false on he would broadcast my stream. And it was really bad. Like, a lot of people came to my chat from his chat, harassing me, saying bad things. So I went to Twitch staff, because I know people there, texted them, told them exactly what he did. And now he's been banned. And I assume it's because of the things he did. Now his fans blame me for things that he did. Like, he shouldn't have streamed and broadcasted my stream. He shouldn't have gone on Twitter doing false allegations. He shouldn't have harassed me. He did. He shouldn't have did all the things he did, and now they blame me because they don't know how to take accountability, and it's just embarrassing, you know, like blaming all the things he done on like some random girl. He's a grown-ass man, like a grown, apparently strong as alpha beta male. I don't know what to say about that.
So this one is not even really a theory. I mean, she said it happened right here. She said how it went down. Not much of a question anymore. At the time, Destiny defended him against these accusations, saying he never had any indication that Zherka was weird with girls. He also pointed out how strange it was that Zherka was banned for this reason.
I will say, I've known Zherka for a while, and I've heard stuff privately, and I've known him publicly and personally. I really don't think Zherka, I don't know, I've never heard of him ever creeping on a girl ever.
Twitch is a horrible, corrupt site. I mean, we all know it. Even if Zherka did do what JDANH, whatever the fuck said, you shouldn't be able to, as a streamer, message someone personally at Twitch to just get someone banned over a personal gripe and get their entire platform and job taken away. But Jade knew people at Twitch, so she was able to get away with it, and she even basically bragged about it after the fact. John Zherka had lost his entire following in one swift moment, and it was an absolutely brutal time for him. And for once, he was now being genuine about how bad things were.
Even I'm telling you right now, my life sucks, bro.
Why?
Because I kept checking on my clock, and I'd be like, man, I'm hurting bad. It's gonna stop soon. Dude, the last time I checked was 21. I'm 29 and the pain didn't go away. I'm telling you when I say this, Steven, this is the worst I've ever done in my life, and it's funny. Like, my life's actually a comedy, and I have no one to tell, dude. Yo, I'm actually losing it. I'm chilling with this blue hair guy. You know what I mean? But I love saying it live because I get so many DMs saying, me too, bro. That happened to me too. Yeah, but this is my moment. I've always been known as the happy guy. This is the worst I've ever done in my life, dude. I hate my life, Steven. I hate the people I'm around. I hate the company I'm around. And I only blame myself.
Why don't you just like make better friends?
Because I'm 29 and I've never had friends. Because how do you do that, bro? Will you stay on a call with Dan? How can you have a friend? It's so cringe. Do you really have friends or do you just stream? You don't have friends. Bro.
Yeah, but I don't complain about it. It doesn't bother me. But it seems like it's bothering you. So why not make friends?
Where? So who the fuck would sit down next to me and listen to this?
His bank account was draining, he had no friends, he was banned from his one method of getting back to the top. It was brutal, but he wasn't about to completely give up. In his quest to address his ban, Zherka found an unexpected opportunity on the No Jumper podcast alongside Destiny. Their debate was nothing short of insane, marked by Zherka's constant fidgeting, microphone cable wrangling, and his very passionate rants about Destiny's preferences and romantic partners. It was pretty funny.
She looks underage.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Because no. Because he likes 18-year-olds a lot.
You think he looks 18?
No, he likes them.
That's not even true.
He bangs a lot of 18.
That's not true.
19.
Not true.
This episode got a lot of views, even for No Jumper, partly due to Zherka's following from his previously banned channel, and also, I mean, honestly, a big reason for it was just because No Jumper had a content drought, and Zherka was very entertaining. I mean, you can't deny he's an entertaining guy. Just little clips that were posted to highlight certain events got hundreds of thousands of views, and people didn't even know who Zherka was at the time. People were captivated by his eccentric character and his craziness and his out-of-pocket approach. The interview and the conversation with Destiny were such a hit that Zherka was invited back not once, but 2 times in quick succession. These interviews collectively got nearly 500,000 views, effectively catapulting him back into the spotlight after a period of kind of waning relevance following his ban. Zherka loved the attention, and he wanted it to keep pouring in, especially given his Twitch ban. So in May, Zherka appeared to engage in a fight with some of his subscribers. But the video of the altercation was clearly staged. It was clearly a put on, kind of like what Sneeko did with the makeup, where he was like, I got beat up, when it was kind of obvious he didn't.
Didn't Sneeko get jumped, or is it fake makeup? Breaking news!
Even when an article was written about this supposed feud, the primary focus shifted to people's annoyance at Zherka's attempt to manufacture the drama to boost his relevance, right? People were a little sick of this shtick once again. A mere 7 days after that happened, Zherka embarked on a double date with Melina. Yes, Destiny's Melina and Sneeko. There were a lot of cuck jokes being thrown around, as you can imagine, but ironically, he was making these kind of jokes while ignoring Sneeko's own involvement in similar scenarios. And during this double date, Zherka and Sneeko seemed to be even friendlier friendlier, ultimately leading to Sneeko paving the way for Zherka's appearance on the Fresh and Fit podcast thanks to his connections and his relationship with the hosts. Fresh and Fit became like a second home for Zherka. It was everything he needed. Because he could act crazy, and in comparison to the people on the show, he didn't look that insane. The show delved into topics like masculinity, relationships, the red pill or whatever, Andrew Tate, flat earth, and all the little nuances and genius revelations in between. Zherka even had the chance to interact with other prominent figures on the politics side of things like Nick Fuentes. He swiftly became a regular on Fresh and Fit, winning over new fans who were previously not really familiar with his persona, and he really hit it big there. So Zherka stops appearing on Destiny stuff as much, and he starts appearing on Red Pill stuff a lot more, like Fresh and Fit. Destiny and Zherka drift apart. Okay, the bridge is not quite burned, but it's not that good either. They're throwing little insults at each other here and there. And it's at this time that Zherka decides to start his own Kick channel. I don't know if he got a deal. I don't know if he just wanted to do his own streams over there, but he had his own place now on Kick, which, you know, at the time Kick was marketed as like the free speech place, right? It's the place where banned people go. It's the place where people who want to be edgier, maybe like XQC or Aiden Ross, get a deal, and they can go there and they don't have to be as careful as they have to be on Twitch. And now, instead of just relying on other people's shows to garner an audience, Zherka can have his own platform again. He could be independent, strong, independent woman John Zherka. And then in early June, he pulls an Andrew Tate and he announces his own website called Date IQ, which is essentially like a course to learn how to pick up women and be a Sigma male type thing. I don't really know how successful this is. Technically, no one does but him, but he claims that this is his main source of income at this point in time. He's making buckets of money.
I'm retired.
Easy. So you don't stream at all anymore?
No, I make a lot of money now.
Doing what?
Just my website.
What's on your website?
Just teaching manipulation.
Oh, so you're a course guy now?
Kind of, but it's more like a society.
Every poo-poo is pee-pee time. But not every pee-pee is poo-poo time. Huh? You ever think about that one, Mr. Batman? Huh?
On June 15th of that year, Zherka dropped a very mysterious video on Twitter showing his face covered in bruises while uttering the 6-letter F word. Not the 4-letter one, the 6 one.
Still Twitter.
This is pretty puzzling, pretty alarming, and a lot of people thought it was fake, but basically, according to Zherka, he shed a little light on the incident, and he claims that it all stemmed from him making derogatory remarks about Muslims during one of his streams. Apparently, a group of individuals from the Muslim community confronted him in real life. They wanted an apology, and they tried to physically intimidate him. Surprisingly, Zherka took responsibility for the altercation, not for the derogatory comments, but he did take responsibility for his aggressive actions during that altercation, during that whole thing. He admitted he should have handled the situation a lot more peacefully instead of provoking further conflict. Although I think it's retarded that people wanted to fight him over online comments anyway, but, you know, it is what it is. Allahu Akbar. Unsurprisingly, this newfound perspective didn't prevent Zherka from later mocking Sneeko for his devout religiosity and efforts to spread the teachings of Allah. Around this time, Zherka also, he was doing a bit of trolling. He was claiming to be the stunt double for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, okay, the big, you know, light-skinned Ellen type figure. He insinuated that The Rock was gay, complete with a comical photo featuring a lookalike of him and The Rock himself, which is pretty funny. Fast forward to July 13th. Zherka, Nick Fuentes, and Sneeko, they all join forces, Power Ranger style, to take on the big bad Destiny on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Zherka had assembled his dream team of connections from the past few months to take on Destiny, the ultimate libtard blue-haired enemy, and they wanted to own him the classic way in the marketplace of ideas. Is that what happened? Well, it was more of a shouting match, a lot of screaming, a lot of autistic screeching and talking over each other basically. But that was often the case with his debates. You're not expecting a serious intellectual political conversation, right? Additionally, Zherka found himself involved with FouseyTube once again. They had a little bit of an altercation here when Fousey was at the peak of his popularity. In classic Zherka manner, he engaged in a debate by calling him gay and ridiculing Fousey for an incident involving a sex worker at the airport that Fousey had met that became a big thing at the time. Because he knew that it could probably get him a little more attention, Zherka also decided to contract a 20-year-old adult film star actress to join him on his streams. And this is when the
PDF file
arc begins. The file arc, as some may call it. He falsely claimed that this girl was only 16 years old. He calls himself a creep a bunch of times.
Sneeko told me your file.
Yeah, I am.
And it's all in an attempt to bait reactions on Twitter. And it worked. I mean, a bunch of people were talking about it. Drama Alert featured a very viral tweet covering the clip. It got pretty big. And it's at this point that Zherka, you know, he's really getting into the groove of things. He's openly calling himself a LCP for months and months on end, posting multiple tweets about it. He even got in a little spat with Ethan Ralph over some Nick Fuentes related stuff. Obviously, the counter argument consisted of nothing more than reiterating that Zherka was a creep, basically.
Because Nick is forgiving if you just piece it with him. He's pieced it with a lot of people, right? Even Destiny, like that's a
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to make peace with him. That's the thing. I want to destroy America first. So it's a cult. It's a cult.
Masculinity.
It's a
Dark
it's
Knight.
a cult. It's a cult ran by a closeted homosexual. Let's just be real here, Zherka. So like,
what's wrong with
you sound. I mean, you're just giving me material, dude. Please keep saying stuff like this. Like I
Look
just.
at that. If I'm giving you material, hit me. Don't freeze.
I mean, I love it. I love it. I love
You're
an
not a
American
free
first
speech
supporter
guy.
sitting here saying they're pedophile. I mean, that's what I want to hear.
I can silence. This is how weak you are. I can silence you with saying, "I'm a." That you freeze.
Wait, how are you supposed to respond to I'm a?
It's Exodia right
Good
here.
for
I
you.
won. Ethan, you owe me money for this, bro.
I do. I honestly do. I mean, I'm just mind blown. But
for those unfamiliar with Zherka's history of seeking attention, these tweets probably raise a lot of eyebrows, but we know all about him. You guys know all about him now too. It's evident that these statements were very extreme provocations to get attention. He just wanted more attention and views, and he didn't care about what costs that had to him. Regardless, some newer viewers couldn't help but interpret these statements as a bit of a Freudian slip, saying these jokes were just a mask for how he truly felt. And now Zherka has kind of given them a little bit of ammo for that, I would say, for sure, but we're gonna get into that later. I mean, it's hard to even blame people for saying what they're saying. I mean, that's what he wanted them to think. He wanted people to be like, oh my god, he's a pedophile, right? He wants you to think that, because as long as you're thinking about him at all, he thinks that he won. By mid-August, Zherka's friendship with Sneako began to crumble as he increasingly distanced himself due to his inability to handle banter or criticism, which eventually led to him unfollowing Sneako on Twitter. On August 25th, Sneako responded to a video made by Zherka in which he hinted at having incriminating information about Sneako, but chose not to disclose it. Sneako's response asserted that he, in fact, played a very significant role in Zherka's rise to fame again, which is kind of true.
I made Zherka's career, and he admits it. I don't even say that on the stream because I don't want to like come off like I'm egoing him. He will tell you, Sneako made my career. I make his career, and then all you do for months straight is talk. You go on stream, Sneako this, Sneako that, Sneako that, Sneako that. You know, there's some clout chasing off my name.
Zherka basically admitted to this, but he countered with the very, very, very powerful, "You're gay, lol." And I do mean powerful. I mean, I feel like if I said that, I'd be like, I won the whole thing. Destiny weighed in on this exchange, speculating that the dirt possessed on Sneako might involve providing him with drugs, and Sneako not strictly adhering to the religious principles he had been preaching for months.
There's like a million times where I say stop. He said stop attacking me, and I just delete. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the fall Zherka's talking about is probably the drugs. That'd be my guess. He said he got drugs from Xeno, and it was probably Sneako.
On September 1st, during a call with Aiden Ross, Sneako abruptly left the conversation, presumably out of fear, because Aiden added Zherka to the call. Sneako's chat obviously ragged on him. They label him a he's scared, he's a coward, whatever, a bunch of other words you can say on Kick and you can't really say here. To which Sneako responded, only expressing that he wanted genuine friendships. He didn't want fake friendships, according to him.
I'm talk to you later.
Zherka's coming, but okay, you're scared of your daddy? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Have fun.
You're actually scared of Zherka. That's crazy. You're leaving.
Scared? You're gonna do the scared thing? I mean, it's better.
You told me to add him in, and now you're trying to leave when he's about to join? It's just kind of weird. There we go.
So I want real friends, bro. I want real friends.
This nigga's scared.
2 days later, Aiden Ross managed to get Zherka on his stream, and he confronts him about his strange comments about people of the younger variety. Zherka's wearing a Mario costume during this, and he refused to back down from the prior statement. In fact, he triples and quadruples down. Aiden, seemingly overwhelmed, was left pretty speechless, and his reaction was akin to a computer experiencing a sudden malfunction.
Wait, you're actually
16-year-old girls.
I mean, it's a little bit weird, don't you think?
If it's called past. No, dude, I went to a state where it's legal and... Huh?
You don't think it's weird to 16-year-olds? It's a little weird.
No, it's weird, but they're so hot, dude. I went to a state where it's legal and I just one.
Yeah, nah. Come on, bro. Yo, Sneako, how you gonna tell me to add him and then leave?
He was officially deep in this character arc that he was on, being outrageous to get the most attention possible. He didn't really care about the consequences. He didn't care about respect from anyone. He just wanted to be a freak. The real Zherka that maybe you saw for a few moments, like a few moments just here and there, is absolutely gone now. And that brings us to the year of our Lord, 2024.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick!
John Zherka and Heel Mike are now a part of the broader content creator scene, often collabing with people like Jack Doherty.
What? Little Prompt, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Little Prompt? Yeah.
Uh-oh, ring alert! They basically exist in this completely degenerate community of people where they just go to each other's houses, do drugs, and bang girls. And don't get me wrong, as much as I don't want to be a part of this whole thing, as awesome as it sounds, I mean, honestly, it does sound it sounds kind of awesome. It's also a pretty fun train wreck to watch sometimes, like when FouseyTube smacked Jack Doherty.
Hey, now we can't box. There's a whole. I slapped the dog out of you.
Or like when Prime smacked Jack Doherty.
And that's nice.
Big ass. Yeah! Yeah! I told you, bitch ass.
Or like when one of the Island Boys got very aggressive with Jack Doherty.
What?
It's kind of a disaster, as you can tell, and Heel Mike and John Zherka's content is mostly just them trying to meet random girls on this app called Monkey and then awkwardly riz them up for hours on end.
Oh, who? I did Gomez. You look like, and I look like Justin Bieber. Whoa, that's crazy.
Judging from Heel Mike's facial structure, he may actually be disabled, but that's besides the point as far as I'm concerned. You see, he sees himself as a kind of WWE type figure. He's Heel Mike. He's the heel to everyone. He's not actually a bad person, you see. It's all for the memes.
And where'd the name come from?
Heel Mike, it's like, as corny as it sounds, you know, like WWE wrestling and stuff like that.
Oh,
John Cena
okay,
comes
that's
out.
what I was wondering.
Yeah, John Cena comes out, kisses the babies, the girls whoop-de-doo, they all but and then the guy comes out, flips off the crowd, says like, cheats to win, knocks out the ref. That's called a heel backstage.
Yes.
So whenever I do something up, you know, I'm playing a character. It's not who I actually am. I'm totally not, you know, a bad person. We don't like teenage girls. I do. I love them.
The entire time these guys have been on Kick, they have been testing the limits. Right when he got on Kick, Mike got head on stream and it caused a temporary ban. Now, I don't really care that he got head on stream. I mean, it's whatever. It's kind of funny. At least she's an adult. But in case you haven't noticed, Kick does not have a ton of people on their site, so they brought him back. I mean, they need as many people as possible to keep people on their site in general. They're not big enough yet to ban people until the last possible moment when they absolutely have to. On June 9th, 2024, they fired up a stream like always. They start by going out in the town, and Mike stands up on a table and he does this.
Shut your bitch ass up!
This guy sounds like a fucking dolphin. Is this supposed to be better because he's aware of how annoying he is or something? Like, dude, you can never call anyone else gay ever again as far as I'm concerned. Look at what you're doing. So they're out in the street, they meet a few girls there, and this girl right here would be John's biggest love interest for the night. He loved her. And right away, she's introduced to him as a minor.
Put your number here, because I'm a little lit. What the? Perfect.
So they walk around a bit, and multiple times throughout this, they're talking about this girl's age and making strong statements about it. John is like, she's 18, bro. Trust me. She's 18, bro. She's 18 years old.
Hey!
She's 18 years old. Hey.
No way!
And Heel Mike also likes this. You see, his biggest joke is that he only likes girls who are freshly 18 years old. Shout out Katie Bugs.
How old are you?
19, but I'm 20 soon.
When the did you turn 19? Ew. I thought you were 18 too.
No, I was 19.
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Hey, yo, what the? Lick his balls and suck his dick if Diddy watches. You gotta pop out of
minus. And overall, there's just way too many jokes being made here. I like humor, okay? I'm a big humor enjoyer. I'm a big comedy guy, okay? I'm like Def Noodles. I own my own comedy club. The roast battles happen. I'm the GOAT. Off! What? I don't know what the f is going on, but just in case you never know. What the f am I doing? I don't know what's going on. This could be my last message. This could be my last message to you all. Oh, my microphone fell. This might be the end. This might be the end for me, chat. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. What's happening to me? Overall, there's a lot of jokes being made here about this, okay? I like humor. I'm the big comedy guy, but Zherka's going off the rails, even for me a little bit, okay? Even for me. And it looks particularly bad considering what happened later. So they walk around a bit. John makes some more sussy-wussy jokes, you could say. Zherka says, 18 is legal. What are you talking about? I'm 30. And then this girl says, age is just a number. And he says something, he says something like, do you want to role play that you're 17? 17?
Someone said Zherka and Heel Mike is going to be the single reason Vitaly comes out of retirement early.
No, 18 is legal. What are you talking about?
Vitality's not retired. How old are you?
30.
I don't understand that joke.
30,
she said that's not even bad.
30
is
18?
horrible. What the
30 and 18 is like...
That's perfect.
Whoa, she said age is just a number. I don't know about this.
As long as I'm perfect enough, that's all right.
Do you want to role play where you're 17?
Okay.
And then they finally are about to get into an Uber to go back to Heel Mike's house, his bachelor pad. John is like, okay, show me your ID. I need to know that you're, of age, which is the right thing to do. And she says she doesn't have one. And then he kisses her.
I like the clinginess.
No.
You smoke
My security's
cigarettes?
driving.
I do, yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't give a
She likes the same stuff you like.
No!
But my mommy smokes cigarettes. I don't like that.
Don't say your mommy. How old is this girl? All right, just give me the ID before I look crazy. Let me see.
What makes you think I need to have an ID?
You don't have ID on you and you want to come over? Are you out of your mind?
You just send me the PayPal request.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, Sagan, look at this.
It's
Bye, guys.
No,
Sagan.
Yo, Sagan, stop. Josiah, film this. Wait, I get you. I'm sorry.
You can even hear in the background of this next clip, John is like, you better be 18. And she's like, I swear I'm 18.
You better be 18.
No, come.
I swear.
So they're walking around looking for the Uber. John says that he likes teenagers.
Get in.
I'm the one that likes teenagers.
On the car ride, Eddie, the co-founder of Stake, gives them $3,000 to gamble with later that night. And Mike Soyface is at it. He's like, oh!
That's crazy.
Hey,
It depends.
W. Eddie, we got $3,000 to gamble tonight.
Also, in the car, the girl that Zherka is with says she was born in August. Now, I want you to remember that. Keep that in mind for later. Keep it up there in your big old noggin. I know you've been studying for the SAT, okay? Keep it up there.
Saying
Wait, I was born in August. Moved on.
They get back to the house. Heel Mike is dancing like a monkey type thing, I would say. Kind of a monkey mode thing. He's got some monkey swag, I gotta be real. I like this. Is the best part of this whole thing. He's got the moves. I'm fucking jealous. They drink. Zherka cuddles the girl and does a bunch of other unsavory things like kissing her and dry humping her. As you guys know, I'm anti-sex in general, so even kissing is like, bro, what are you, gay? Are you a beta male? You're touching up on a girl? Bro, can't be doing that. You can't be seen with a girl. And then there's this fat guy that's with them with a virgin sweatshirt, the most based god in this whole thing, and he's like, guys, we have an ID check on them?
Should we get a quick ID check on both of them?
She flashed it on her phone. Oh my god, we saw it, didn't we?
And you can see how nervous Zherka gets. It's hard to tell if he's actually nervous here or if he's faking it. I can't really tell. I don't have the greatest mind reading skills in the world, but he goes over to make sure with this other girl that yes, both of them are in fact 18 plus. And she says yes, I've known her for 3 years.
Myron trust. No. She's 18, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You've done so much work for me. You wouldn't do that to me.
She's been my friend for like 3 years.
My heart's racing, man.
And eventually this girl that John brought back, she magically produces an ID. And they're like, oh my god, she's legal, thank god. Oh my god, bro, I was so scared, bro. But like, dude, she's 18. It's clear she's 18, bro. What the f, bro? But if you look at the ID itself, it says she was born in 1998, which would make her 26. And it also looks like a different girl. I mean, it kind of looks like her, but not that much, not beyond a shadow of a doubt. And on top of that, this girl previously said she was 18. So now she's 26. She aged in 8 years and 1 night. Hit the wall that quick, did ya? Or did she lie? She also, as you may remember, said that her birthday was in August in the Uber.
Saying
Wait, I was born in August. Moved on.
And this ID says she was born in December. Now, I do have some level of sympathy here because this girl did lie about her age. At the end of the day, she did do that. She did try to catfish them. She did try to get them in trouble a little bit, right? You can't deny that. Like, that can have serious consequences for adults who get caught up in that. But in this case, if you even paid attention for 1 minute, like, you'd be able to tell this girl's full of shit. It doesn't take some genius level detective work. You can just be like, she said she was 18. She said she didn't have an ID. Then all of a sudden, she magically produces the ID that says she's 26 years old. Kind of weird, kind of a head scratcher, isn't it? It really activates those almonds. Now, if you look around online, you may find this kind of stuff has happened before with this girl where it looked like she lied about her age to Derek Raz.
I'm 19, as I told you 20.
What year were you born in?
2004.
Literally like, yep, nah, I'm not.
Now, Derek has his own strange history. He's another guy who somehow got banned on Kick. Kind of impressive these guys are getting banned there. Like, bro, it's f***ing Kick. How do you even pull that off?
God damn, you are fine as hell. What's good with you? What's good with you? Are you in Texas? Yo, for real? I see like the Texas hat and the Whataburger hat. Oh, my bad, my bad. Wait, where you from? You're in Dallas? I'm in Dallas too, that's crazy. I live like downtown Dallas, a little bit north. How old are you? I'm 18. How old are you? It's fine. 14. What you doing? You're you want to sneak out? I've been horny as hell. I moved here like 8 months ago. I got no pussy. I'm trying to. I can treat you right too. Like I help you lose your virginity. You feel me? You trying to sneak out? You trying to do some real dick or huh? Yeah, just like that.
I'm kind of a minor.
Really?
But in that specific situation with that girl, Derek Graz was careful because he knew real-life consequences could happen if he slept with someone who was too young for him. But Zherka didn't really do that. He didn't make sure, he didn't question her, and neither did Mike. Instead, they just doubled down.
These girls can both be 18. Guess what? Are they on my stream? I don't give a f. Fake ID? Good. Good. I didn't even know they made those. Who gives a f? Losers.
And then they end the stream with Mike gambling alone with his microphone off with the money that Eddie from State gave them. The next day, Mike posts a picture to his Discord server of him in bed with some other girl. And a lot of people believe that this was the girl that Zherka was using his riz on. In reality, it's apparently a different girl by everything I've seen. There's no evidence that any of them slept with that underage girl that was there. But there are a ton of great videos of Zherka hugging her, kissing her, dry humping her. And I think that's probably enough to say this dude is a weirdo. So Willie Mack, because he's the GOAT, he decides to start digging through all of this on Twitter, doing some serious Sherlocking, you could say. And Mike, in a now deleted tweet, he tries to defend himself by saying, it's all a setup, you see, it's all a ruse by this other girl who works for Fresh and Fit. And make no mistake, that girl probably did lie to them. She says in the stream she's known this other girl for 3 years. So like you fucking knew her when she was 13 years old? Like what you're telling me at no point during that 3-year friendship did it come out that she was lying about her age ever? You know her so well, right? Yeah. And Mike posts this video of him doing some genius detective work.
I didn't even know. I thought I wouldn't
Swear on the Bible and God. Swear on your mother, your dad, your whole family, look at me. Your whole family dies if you don't say, if you lie. You're above 18.
I'm above 18 on my whole family.
Swear to God.
I swear to God.
Swear on the Bible, man. That proves it. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I mean, that dispels everything. And I mean, it looks especially good when you consider that even during the original stream, someone was in chat saying they knew the girl and that she was lying. What does Mike say to that?
She was born in 2007. Check the IDs.
Nasty and evil women. Told you we were innocent. Yeah, bro, I feel so bad for you. I feel really bad for you right now. So Willie responds. He claps the back and he says, these women didn't come after you. Your own chat did when you repeatedly asked her for ID. She said she didn't have it, and then she proceeded to give 4 different ages on stream. The re-rating of history is wild. And then Zherka says, you're an idiot, bro. I saw it before the Uber came. What more do you want, Lamau? You're trying too hard to make me a bad guy. So I went back through the stream to see if he actually had seen her ID at all. And honestly, it's not clear. Before they get into the Uber, he asks for her ID like I showed before. She says she doesn't have it. She pulls out her phone to show John something, which I guess is what he's talking about.
Just give me the ID before I look crazy. Let me see.
What makes you think I need to have an ID?
You don't have ID on you and you want to come over? Are you out of your mind?
You just send me the PayPal request.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, Sagan, look at this.
It's me.
Guys.
No,
Sagan.
Yo, Sagan, stop. Josiah, film this. Wait, I get you. I'm sorry.
But firstly, we never saw the ID at this point. Before Zherka even looks at it, he's kissing her. And on top of that, her age has been inconsistent throughout this entire thing. Like, if she was firmly above age, why lie about it? Why change the age? John wasn't even sure if he had seen a real ID or not when he was asked about it later. He was like, I think I saw it on her phone, bro. Dude, I swear I saw it on her phone, bro.
She flashed it on her phone. Oh my God, we saw it, didn't we?
Does this seem like a man who is sure about her age at all? Not to me, not at all.
No, this is not happening, this is not happening. Sagan, I got anxiety, bro. I don't want content.
Now, there is a screenshot going around supposedly from this girl's dad where he's like, what the hell, she's 16. There are also other profiles people have found that show the girl was born in 2007. I don't know how real all this is. It's kind of a mess, but the bottom line is that John and Mike had ample time and information to know this girl was full of shit. and they didn't care. They bragged about the fact they didn't care about her age. And now that they got caught, they are crying wolf. What would you have done differently? Literally everything, bro. Literally every step was bad. Now, since they got banned on Kick, this dynamic duo have announced the Not Like Us podcast, named after the song where Kendrick Lamar calls Drake a certified gooner. So I guess they're just like playing into it now. Basically, they're owning it or something. Great. And Zherka has even reunited with a longtime friend now that he managed to help Mike in the greatest Kick ban of all time. He went running to his butt buddy, Sneeko, the GOAT. Everybody clap. Yes! 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 Yes. And here, John says he doesn't even feel bad for how things went. And even Sneeko here is kind of calling him a dumbass and saying he needs to repent for his sins.
Like 8 years working with and only one blemish on my record that's not even a real blemish or anything. That's pretty good, man, compared to these gamers. I'm not going to say names, but man, I didn't realize how squeaky clean my record is until I got infiltrated last night. And yeah, I don't know. It's like dragon year, they say, right?
It's not dragon year. It's the consequences of your actions.
I really did nothing wrong, bro.
And all of this sucks to see because John is a genuinely entertaining dude. Like, I think he's fucking funny when he wants to be. And even when he isn't really trying, he's pretty funny. But he's also a giant idiot, and now he's gotten involved in something that will sour his career with anyone who would give him a second chance past this point. Like, he's just fucking bad at this point. He's bad press, he's bad PR, and he's a bad person. And now the jokes look fucking real. I mean, this dude was doing so well on Twitch. Now, they did unjustly ban him back in the day, and I felt bad for him at the time, and I still kind of do. But he hasn't done himself any favors at this point. He is his own undoing, and this is basically the way that a lot of his fans feel. And as long as he keeps hanging out with Mike, I would expect to see a lot more behavior like this in the future, unfortunately, from John Zherka. John, if you're watching this, you're a funny guy. Stop being a fucking freak. Or maybe you already, maybe it's over. I think it might be over, actually. It's over. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video if you like. Leave a dislike if you dislike. Leave a comment down below, typing your thoughts. 30 paragraphs. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. I hurt my finger. I hurt my finger. I hurt my finger. I hurt my finger. My finger hurts. Why am I so shiny? Probably because I'd like to drink cum.